Hello, Michael Flatley.
Hello. Thank you for having me on the show.
55 questions by Libertatea. We start now. Where do you get this amazing energy?
Well, I've had it all my life. It comes from the inside. I'm a driven man.
Tell me about a dream you have.
I've endless dreams. I live in a flowing river of potential masterpieces to come that I've not yet created.
Is dance your master, or are you the master of dance?
Both. Dance is my master because it owns my heart and soul. I'm the master of dance because I've created something nobody ever created before, and I'm able to pass that on to young people.
Do you meditate?
Sometimes.
What's your strongest childhood memory?
Oh, when my grandmother taught me my first dance steps at the age of 4.
What do you eat for your breakfast?
I don't eat breakfast.
What has been the biggest highlight of your career and why?
Oh, that's hard to say. Dancing at Madison Square Garden. I was always a fan of Muhammad Ali, Rocky Marciano, Joe Louis, and they all fought at Madison Square Garden, and my dream was to bring dance there.
You've mentioned that your happiness now is watching young stars dance. What is your role in nurturing this new generation of dancers?
Getting them to believe in themselves. I must instill confidence in my dancers at all costs. Give them confidence. Give young people the confidence to follow their dreams. I try to inculcate my dancers every day with something good about themselves to make them believe in themselves more.
What does it feel like to come down from years of receiving standing ovations?
Receiving the standing ovations is the greatest feeling in the world. Walking on that stage and having 10,000, 18,000 people stand up, nothing can take that place. So it's a little bit difficult to live without it, but there's a time for everything.
Lord Michael Flatley, what are the fun things you enjoy on Romania?
Oh, I love Romania. I mean, aside from the magnificent landscape, it's the music, the food, and the people, the warmth of the people in Romania.
Where are your favorite places to take your wife out for dinner?
Well, probably Louis Kahn's in Monte Carlo is one of my absolute favorite places. Kite's Chinese restaurant in Dublin, another one of my favorites. And Le Tour d'Argent in Paris. We were just there recently.
How often do you say I love you?
Every single day.
Imagine Romania as a woman. Describe her.
Gentle, emotional, sexy, and romantic.
Do you have a mentor?
Do I have?
A mentor?
No.
Tell me 3 Romanians you admire, or at least one.
Oh, Nadia Comaneci, the greatest gymnast of all time. Of all time. To this day, nobody can compete with her.
How many total years have you been dancing?
I started when I was 11, which was very late for a dancer. And I'm now 21. I've just had a hard life.
Will you keep dancing?
Yes, but not the way I used to. I'd love to have a romantic dance with my wife every now and again.
If you could have danced with anyone from any era, who would be that person be?
Oh, there's only one for me. Carmen Amaya, the great gypsy flamenco dancer, the greatest of all time.
What's your fondest memory of Romania?
Well, the shows. Getting on stage and watching that Romanian audience standing up and screaming. It doesn't get any better than that.
What impresses you most about Romanians?
Well, as I said, the warmth of the people. I think that there's a warmth in there that's very similar to the Irish people. And you said, what was one of my fondest memories? I heard a violin player when I was having dinner, and he walked down the street, and he was the greatest violin player I've ever heard in my life, and he made me cry. It was in his heart and his soul, not just in his music.
You have visited our country many times.
Yes.
Do you know any words in Romanian?
Yeah, gin, vodka.
It's the same in English, yeah.
Sorry.
What is the most important advice you received from your parents?
Don't give in. Get up and go to work.
Dancing made you famous. It is your life. What profession do you admire outside of your own?
I respect any man or woman that gets up and goes to work every day and earns a living. Especially the sports people. Boxers, they put themselves through pain but they go for their dream. Nadia Comaneci, can you imagine the amount of hours she went through to achieve that perfection? Big respect.
You have gone through many critical, extreme moments. How did you help yourself overcome them?
Self-confidence, belief, determination, perseverance.
What is resignation?
Oh, well, there's many different types of resignation. First of all, I would never resign from anything that I'm going to do. But on the other hand, when I become resigned to achieve something, I won't be stopped. I will not be deterred.
What gets on your nerves?
Oh, when I'm driving and somebody's in the passing lane and they won't move over, that really pisses me off. They should be banned for life.
You once held a world record for the fastest feet with 35 steps per second.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on your legacy as a dancer?
Oh, I don't think that's up to me. I think let the world decide for themselves what my legacy will be.
How do you prepare for a performance on stage, especially on a night like what will happen in Romania 2026?
Well, I'm not dancing that night, but when I'm preparing for a show, it's nothing but 100 miles of hard work every day, getting that body to a place that it's never been before and doing it every night.
You are a flutist with a concert level of skill. How do you balance your time between training dancing and playing the flute?
Oh, flute music for me is relaxing. I have a love affair with music. I just love it. So anytime I have to do some thinking, I play the flute and it lets my subconscious take over. So my conscious mind is occupied.
You also have a background in boxing, even winning a Golden Gloves championship. How did you get into boxing and how did it influence your life?
Well, I was raised in a tough neighborhood on the south side of Chicago. Tough place. And so my father got me into boxing. The way that it influenced me was taught me determination, it taught me perseverance, it taught me self-belief, having confidence. If you go into that ring unprepared, you're going to find out really quickly.
Every night you save a seat for your grandmother, who was your inspiration. How has her legacy influenced your work?
I think it had a dramatic effect because I was at such an impressionable age when I spent time in Ireland with my grandmother, and she really taught me to believe in myself, and that I think has stood the test of time.
What message or feeling do you hope to convey through your performances?
Love, inspiration, motivation.
You had a fantastic start on the world scene with Riverdance, with your team. How many of your former colleagues are still with you?
Well, when I first created Riverdance, it was such a fabulous experience, and they were the greatest group of dancers at the time. They were wonderful. Only one is still with me, my wife, Neve. She's still with me.
Can you sing us your favorite chorus or favorite lyrics?
No, I can't sing a note. I mean, if I started singing now, everybody would run for cover.
Give us a definition of destiny, Michael.
Achieving that dream, that unachievable dream. God creates everything. It's God that gave me these opportunities. And so my destiny is in His hands, and I happily surrender.
The routine for success like yours can be exhausting. How did you get through the critical moments?
Nothing but hard work and determination. Again, you just have to believe. You constantly have to believe against the odds. No matter how impossible it seems, you cannot relent.
How do you see your role in the future of Irish dance?
Well, I like to continue doing what I'm doing. My role now is to just inspire other people to take it up and to spread it globally, which is happening, and pass it on to the younger generations. Not one dancer in the show in Romania, not one dancer was even born when I started this whole thing.
What keeps you motivated after so many years in the spotlight?
I love every moment of what I do, and when you see the smiles on people's faces at the end of the show, it's the greatest feeling in the world.
How much can you forgive?
I'm pretty good at that. I mean, God forgives you. I forgive you your trespasses as you forgave those who trespassed against you.
What could you never forgive?
The world leaders are sending our sons into war. It's disgraceful. It shouldn't be allowed. What mother in the world ever woke up and said, I can't wait to send my son to war today. No, mother. Stop sending our sons to war.
What do people owe each other?
Respect.
What do people want beyond what they need?
You'd have to ask them.
What are your daily joys?
Oh, every morning I wake up, I have 2 double espressos, and I get into the sea or the river, whatever water is, every day. And I love doing my power walk because it gives me time to create and to motivate myself and prepare for the day.
Do you ever regret not having done something in your life?
I never regret.
What is happiness?
Oh, right here, right now. Joy. Coming down the stage, steps at the back of that stage. Wow. I mean, come on, people standing up screaming. It's the greatest feeling in the world. I followed my dream and I highly recommend it.
What's your favorite memory from your time as a dancer?
There's quite a few of those. I think probably when I danced at Madison Square Garden because of all of my heroes that were there, but also the Oscars was a great one. Maybe the Riverdance show, 1994, the Eurovision Song Contest, but Lord of the Dance opening night, Dublin, wow.
Michael Flatley, wow, dancing made you famous. It is your life. What profession do you admire outside of this one?
Well, I admire a lot of different professions. I mean, anybody who helps people in the world, doctors, nurses, those people are great.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Well, I hope I'm still here. I'd like to see myself sitting in a beautiful club somewhere having a gin martini and thinking, yes, I went for it, I did it.
How much training does it take to achieve such performances? What does a day behind the scenes look like for this magnificent show?
It's endless amounts of training. There's no time off. I can't understand. There's this American phrase called pastime. What does that mean, pastime? There's not enough time. Who wants to pass time? I wish I had more hours in a day. Just every day, work, attack until you get your dream.
Tell us, Michael Flatley, what is the ultimate relaxation for you?
Oh, I'm a voracious reader. If I sit down with a nice dry gin martini and I read a little bit of Oscar Wilde or James Joyce, Pushkin, Dostoevsky.
What do you think of the digital age, AI?
Oh, that's a tricky question. I'm not a fan of where it's going, but hopefully they can find better uses for it. I think Elon Musk will do some great things in the future. I don't use AI or any of that stuff.
What is a leader?
Oh, a leader is a man who's not afraid to get out front and lead into battle himself. Not somebody who gives the order to go, somebody who goes first himself.
When was the last time you cried?
When I got the news that my son got accepted into Trinity College in Dublin.
The last question. Describe your life and career in just one word. One word. Michael Flatley.
Sensational.